ここはニュージーランドのトンガリロリバーです。このトンガリロリバーはタウポ湖へ注ぐわけですが、このタウポとそのロトルアのエリアはもう世界最大のニジマスの野生の宝庫と言われています。ニジマスの野生の宝庫はなぜだろうと不思議がある人がいるかもしれません。もう本来ニジマスというのはアメリカで生まれたわけです。そのレインボートラウトがこの前の世紀にこっちへ渡ってきて、ここで完全に野生化したんです。なぜかというと湖で大きくなって川で産卵するというこのシステムが保存されているからです。ところが日本にはもうほとんどマスが自然産卵できる川はありません。でここには本当にマスが自由に産卵できる川があると。14年前に私はここ来て素晴らしい釣りをしました。そしてここでもう一遍その本当のニュージーランドの自然を、私の友達と一緒にですね訪ねてみたいと思います。
ノースランドの中央部ロトルア、そしてタウポ、この周辺には間欠泉、湖、牧場などバラエティに富んだ自然があり、ニュージーランドきっての観光地でもあります。この地域は早朝から釣りに興じる人々でにぎわい、また世界的にも有名な野生のニジマスの宝庫として知られ、多くの釣りファンを魅了しています。母の人は15年来の友人でもあるジェフさん。彼もまたそのニジマスに取りつかれた一人で、彼の作ったフィッシングビデオにもその姿は多く紹介されています。ニジマス保護のため釣りには厳しい規則も設けられています。例えば餌釣りは禁止されているため、毛針を使ったフライフィッシングなどでしか釣ることはできません。
おお、ジャンプすごいな今。ほらやったやった。いや
ニジマスは北アメリカ太平洋岸を原産地とするマスの一種。その体の側面には幅広い赤紫色のきれいな縦帯があり、ニジマスの名もそれにちなんで付けられたものです。日本では盛んに養殖されている魚ですが、そういった野生を失った魚が世界中で増えており、それが一つの問題ともなっています。本来ニジマスは冷たくてきれいな水でしか生息できません。その環境を追ってトンガリロリバー上流にある源流帯を訪れることにしました。
今日はですねレインボートラウト、要するに日本でニジマスとして親しまれてますね。釣り堀とか、川をせき止めてこう釣らしているようなところで一番よく釣れるように思われてますが、実は大変なその世界の釣り人の憧れの的で、原生地はアメリカのロッキー山脈。それがニュージーランドにですね、実はアメリカのオリジナルよりももっとこっちの方が素晴らしいニジマスは、野生のニジマスがここに残っていると言われています。その辺についてちょっとお話を聞きたいと思います。When rainbow trout egg coming from United States to New Zealand? So, exactly date?
1883. 1883.
83, yeah?
Just over 100 years.
Do you know who brought here?
I don't know the name of the person, but they brought them on a sailing ship, and of course it took about 3 months for a ship to sail to New Zealand.
Those ages are no refrigerator, freezer.
A lot of problems. The first 2 trips, they lost all the eggs, died. Third time, some survived, and they packed them in ice, big, huge blocks of ice with charcoal to insulate it. And third time, some of them survived. And they hatched them in a pond in Auckland, in the city. Those were the first trout. Grown bigger and wilder in New Zealand than they are in America.
Yes.
And right now, the authorities are actually taking trout from New Zealand, eggs, back to the States to rejuvenate and to improve the stocks in the States. So these are probably the purest rainbows in the world right here.
Yeah. Everybody says so. Yes. それでね、ニジマスを僕は題材に取り上げたのは、ニジマスというのはその湖とか海で産卵することはできないんです。ニジマスの中には海と川を行ったり来たりしているものもいます。それから湖と川を行ったり来たりしているものもいます。特に川だけに住んでいるレンボーもいます。何しろ美しい砂礫のきれいな砂と水がなかったら卵が産めないんです。ですから、ニジマスというのは僕は自然のそのバロメーターにしています。本当に健全ないいマスがいるかどうか、それはその川が生きてるかどうかになってくるわけです。だから彼にですね、そのニュージーランドの川について、ちょっとお伺いしたいんです。
Well, one of the reasons the trout did so well in New Zealand is that the environment they were put into was perfect for them. There were no other fish, so there's no competition and no predators, but a lot of food. And the water is very cold and very clean, very pure. And the water is not polluted. And this water has a lot of oxygen in it because of all the rapids and the rocks. A lot of oxygen, very cold temperature, and a lot of food. And the authorities go to a lot of trouble to preserve the environment, to look after the wilderness, the forest and the mountains, to make sure that the rivers stay healthy for the trout. And it's the same with the lakes too. That's why they grow so well.
Also, I heard you cannot sell rainbow trout. No
That's
marketing.
Correct. The only way you can get trout is to catch it yourself. There's no commercial value, no money involved at all. So that's another way of protecting the trout.
That's very important.
Very important. What happens in the States is that there's so much fishing pressure, so many people fishing, and a lot of the waters are polluted and developed with dams and things, that there's too many fishermen, not enough fish. So they actually produce fish in a hatchery, take the fish and put it into the river for the fishermen to catch. We call that a put and take fishery. It's very artificial. And there aren't many wild fish left. And the wild fish, of course, breed with the hatchery fish. And so the strain is diluted. And so now, as I say, we have to take fish from New Zealand to America to improve the wild strain.
ですからね、結局本当の野生の魚を保つにはね、やたらとその人工の魚を放流しないこと、混ぜないことですよね。それからもう一つ、一番もう大事なことは、そのきれいなマスたちが産卵のできる川をいかに保っとくかということなんです。だから大きくなれる湖とその産卵のできるきれいな川と、この2つがセットでなければね、このニジマスは育たないわけです。本当の野生は保てないわけです。その100年近くここで保たれているということは本当に素晴らしいことだと思います。
残念なことにニジマスはさらに上流に上った直後と思われ、結局ここではその姿を見ることができませんでした。しかし健全なニジマスが育つこういった環境こそがこの国の雄大な自然を支えていることは間違いないのです。そして再び原生林に囲まれた天然の湖を訪れ、さらに詳しく自然環境についてのお話を伺うことにします。
いやーここは本当に綺麗なところでね、このレイクオカタイナってですね、この近所にはタラウエラ湖とかたくさんもう神秘のような大きな湖があります。僕はこの湖のほとりでタラウエラとかこのオカタイナでハネムーンを過ごしたことがあって非常に思い出深いところです。このこう原生林がすごい綺麗なんですけども、ちょっと北半球で見れないような、森なんですけども、どうしてこういうのが守られてきたかですね、その辺からお伺いしたいと思います。
Well, you can see the trees in New Zealand are all very green, and always keep their leaves. Never lose their leaves, like a lot of trees in the northern hemisphere. In the winter they stay green. But the trees, the plants, all developed over millions of years with no animals. No animals in New Zealand, just birds. And because of that, the trees were never used to having animals eating the leaves and the bark. And when the first animals were introduced to New Zealand by the English settlers in the 1800s, the deer and the possums and the rabbits, they found it a paradise because there was a lot to eat, a lot of trees and grass, but no predators. So they just exploded. And millions of rabbits and deer, and they destroyed the bush, kill the trees, kill the plants. And so there are some mistakes. You know, you can't improve on nature. And as soon as you change the balance with nature, you cause problems. And because of that, the government in New Zealand now spends many millions of dollars every year trying to kill the animals, the possums, the deer. They put poison carrots, poison bait in the forest to kill the animals, to save the trees, to save the bush. But of course, there were some other things that were introduced where it worked very well, like the trout, you know, which we've got to catch a trout in a minute. And they, same situation, no competition, no predators, just very good environment and lots of food, so the trout grew very well. Of course, we're very happy about the trout. We protect those. But the animals were a big mistake, some of them.
ニジマスは非常に良かったけど、動物はちょっといろいろ失敗した。でも人間の都合でね、入れて増えすぎた、今度植物食ってしまうっていうんでまた殺すっていうのもどうかなと思うけれども、それで一生懸命バランスをしてきたからこういう森は保たれたんでしょうね。だけど一番もしかしたら持ってきて悪かったのは人間かもしれないと、思いますがね。ジェフどうですかね。
That's right. But there is a good side to it. You know, we enjoy catching the trout. We enjoy shooting the rabbits and the deer. You know, there's a lot of sport. And they've got it pretty well under control now with the government measures to shoot the deer and to poison the animals. You know, they're protecting the trees, protecting the forest pretty well. But see, another thing that happened as New Zealand plants developed, the only animals that could come to New Zealand naturally were birds. You know, I guess they get blown in the wind from Australia or Southeast Asia, and so the first birds that settled in New Zealand, a lot of them developed, they didn't need to fly because there were no animals to chase them. And so they lost the use of their wings, they couldn't fly. And a lot of New Zealand's native birds can't fly, they're flightless.
Keiko and kiwi.
Takahi. There's several different birds. Some of them are gone now. Some of them are extinct, unfortunately, because when the first people did arrive, ships always bring rats, and people have pet cats. They escape into the forest. They eat birds. So a lot of birds are gone now. But you know, as soon as you bring people, you create problems.
ニュージーランドの国鳥みたいに言われてるキウイってありますね。キウイってフルーツの名前じゃなくて本来は鳥なんですよ。飛べない鳥なんです。で、非常に育児なしの女房の尻に敷かれた亭主のことをキウイハズバンドって言うんですよね。そういうぐらいこっちの鳥は天敵がいなかったから本当にその翼を失ったっていうことなんですけども、今後のニュージーランドを考えた場合に連邦とそれを取り巻く河川故障ですね、それで今どういう問題が起こってて、あるいは問題がなければ一番いいんですが、今後どういうことに注意していかなきゃならないか、その辺についてお伺いしたいと思います。
Well, there's actually a lot of things being done to protect the lakes and the environment, and all of the native bush trees that you can see all around us are all protected. So they can't be cut down, not allowed to light fires, and no pine trees. You can't cut down the trees to grow pine trees, which they're doing in a lot of parts of the country. So that protects the lake because it stops all the dirt being washed into the lake, you know. And there's no more development around the lakes. You can't build houses or condominiums. No development at all. And that's all to protect the lakes, to protect the fish. And there are very strong, strict rules to protect the trout. You know, we're not allowed to use any bait. Can't use bait. And a lot of places are fly fishing only. And on some of the lakes, on Lake Taupo, they just reduced the limit back from 8 fish a day to 3. And that's to protect the fish also.
You need a fishing license also.
Yeah, you need a fishing license to fish. And of course, on these lakes, like Tarawera and Okataina, there's a closed season. So when the fish is spawning, there's no fishing. The season closes at the end of June, and for 3 months, while the fish is spawning, there's no fishing. So that protects the spawning fish. So we've actually improved the fishing. In a lot of parts of the world, the fishing is getting worse. And in this area particularly, these lakes, the fishing is getting better. Fish are getting bigger through the management looking after the fish.
湖の周りにはどこまでも続くこういった自然の森が残されています。世界中でこういった自然林が失われていく中、残った森をどう守り続けていくかを私たちは今真剣に考えていく必要があるのです。
僕は心配なのはですね、結局日本のビジネスマンがその時にはですね、その自然の木を切りすぎるっていう問題はチリなんかに起こってるわけです。そういう問題はここでは起こってないんでしょうか。
Yeah, well, you have to manage it very carefully. You don't just go and cut all the trees together, because then when it rains you create tremendous pollution problems. You know, all the land just runs into the nearest river and creates big problems. So what they do is they manage it so that the trees are cut in small sections. One small block of trees is cut and then replanted, then another one, and you do it progressively. You don't do it all at once.
I saw that, yeah.
So you do it in small stages. It's just all a matter of planning and doing it carefully.
It's good management.
Yes, it's good management. That's exactly what's needed. And I mean, we've made some mistakes in this country. We cut down a lot of our native forest and trees and planted grass to grow sheep, because New Zealand is famous for its sheep. But if you cut down all the trees, you create tremendous erosion problems in the steep hills, like these hills here. If you cut all the trees down, all the earth and the dirt would just wash straight down, and the lake would be dirty. And so you never cut that steep country. And we've made a few mistakes, but we're going back and trying to correct that. And farmers are being encouraged to plant trees, not pine trees, but plant New Zealand trees around all the little streams, the headwaters of all the streams. If you plant trees and don't grow grass there, you know, you'll protect the streams and the rivers.
How many population over the people is steep?
Sheep? Oh,
eight.
I think there's about 70 million sheep, and just 3.25 million people.
すごいたくさんの羊を飼いすぎて、木を切りすぎて、森をたくさんカットしすぎたところもあると。でそれで川を汚したところもある。日本の場合ですね、その羊はそんなに飼ってないんですけど、ゴルフ場の作りすぎがありますよね。牧場の作りすぎ、ゴルフ場の作りすぎがですね、結局すごい川や湖を侵しているという、問題がやっぱりここにもあったわけです。だけど最近それは非常にコントロールし始められたっていうことを聞いて、嬉しいわけですけれども、彼にですね、今後マスだけじゃなくてニュージーランド全体の自然、あるいは、海も含めてですね、何か、彼が言うことがあれば、お聞きしたいと思うし、日本のツーリストにですね、何か言うことがあったらお聞きしたいと思いますけど。
The biggest advantage that New Zealand's got compared to Japan is it doesn't have many people. There's only 3 million people in New Zealand, And we're lucky that we can learn from the mistakes of other countries,
Yes, yes.
particularly Europe and parts of the States, where they've destroyed the forests and destroyed the rivers, and now are trying to change it and bring it back to the way it used to be. It's very difficult. Once you create too much damage to the environment, it's difficult to bring it back. And we're fortunate that we've only got 3 million people, and we have the luxury of time to learn from the mistakes of other countries and make sure that we don't do them here. And that's the way people are thinking now. The most important thing is to look after the lakes, the forests, and the environment, rather than building factories and cutting down the trees. But when people come to Japan, there are a lot of things you can do, as well as looking at the established sightseeing, things like the Maori people and the geysers. You can hire a boat and somebody to drive it and come out to a beautiful lake like this, as we're doing, catch some fish, or just have a picnic on the beach. And a lot of farms right out in the wilderness actually have guest houses. People can go and stay on a farm and help with the sheep and milk a cow, ride a horse, and you can get away from it, from the city, and really enjoy the countryside. And we can do all that in New Zealand now, and we welcome people coming to do it with us.
結局ね、この国がねやってきたことで一番大事なことは、その100年以上前にねアメリカからレインボートラウトの卵を持ってきて、それをこう自然の状態に戻したわけですね。要するに非常に健全なマスが育ってるわけです。それがね今大問題になっているのは、スカンジナビア半島からチリの方にかけてですね、いろんな鮭が海から川に登ったり降りたりしそうな場所にはほとんど、鮭の養殖場ができてですね、ところがバイキンを持った養殖場の鮭が自然の鮭と混じって自然の鮭をこう殺してしまうという問題が起こっているわけですね。それ大変、スカンジナビア半島では大変な問題になって、それから作りすぎてるという問題もできてきているわけです。ですから、このニュージーランドはですね、かえって動物を入れすぎて増えすぎてまたセーブしたり、木を食いすぎて今度は木を守るために動物をセーブしたり、人口もですねあんまり入れすぎないようにほどほどの人口でコントロールしていたということがいいって、ジェフ・トーマスが言いましたけども、今はここには原子力もないんですね。で北半球で、それこそ核戦争が起こってもここでは健全な、自然がこのまま残されていることをですね、私は、期待したいと思います。本当に最後のパラダイスをぜひまた守り続けていってもらいたいと思います。Maybe we go again fishing?
Yeah, catch one more time.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, well,
Wind is
get out.
nice.
You get a big one.